Temperance is the height of voluntary self-control, the ability to resist rather than react impulsively. It is the art of making conscious decisions, as Epictetus affirmed. For the Stoics, temperance is one of the four essential virtues, alongside wisdom, justice, and courage. It involves self-control and moderation, recognizing our limits and not allowing our passions to dominate us. It is the skill to remain calm in the face of challenges and respond in a balanced and considered manner. In summary, temperance is the inner balance that permeates all aspects of life. Epictetus said that true freedom comes from control over our desires. He reminded us that the constant yearning for pleasure and the fear of pain make us prisoners. Practicing delaying gratification can be a great starting point. Set long-term goals and break them into steps, focusing on what is genuinely beneficial in the long run instead of yielding to immediate pleasures. For example, imagine Marcus Aurelius, who, even as an emperor, avoided the excesses of luxury and lived a disciplined life, focusing on the greater good of Rome. The Stoics believed that the path to virtue and wisdom is a constant journey. Seneca, for example, emphasized the importance of self-reflection and continuous learning. Dedicate time every day to learn something new or reflect on your experiences. This will not only help you grow as a person, but also provide a broader perspective for dealing with life's challenges. Keeping a gratitude journal, as Marcus Aurelius did, can be a valuable tool. He often wrote about his reflections and gratitudes, helping to maintain serenity and mental clarity. The Stoics, like Epictetus, taught finding happiness in what we have. He said that poverty does not consist in the reduction of possessions, but in the increase of greed. Develop a mindset of contentment by recognizing that what you already have is enough to bring happiness. Practice gratitude daily, perhaps by keeping a journal where you note 3 things you are grateful for. During a walk in nature, consciously appreciate everything around you, valuing every detail. Epictetus stated, "What disturbs men are not the facts, but the judgment about the facts." This is a fundamental lesson of Stoicism. We must accept the things we cannot change and focus on what we can influence. Marcus Aurelius also reflected on this idea in his Meditations, learning to deal with life's inevitable adversities. Practice distinguishing between what you can change and what is beyond your control. A practical example is the weather. We cannot control it, but we can prepare for its variations. The Stoics emphasized the importance of living in the present. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Realize that you do not perceive reality as it is, but as you are." Many of our anxieties come from lamenting the past or fearing the future. Focus on the here and now to free yourself from these worries. The practice of mindfulness can be useful here. Dedicate time daily to meditate or simply pay attention to the sensations of the moment. The Stoics, like Seneca, remind us that we are all dealing with our own challenges. Practice empathy by putting yourself in others' shoes before judging or reacting. By better understanding others' perspectives, we can maintain peace and harmony. This could involve simply pausing and considering another person's viewpoint before responding, or actively seeking to learn about experiences different from your own. Epictetus said that detachment is freeing oneself from excessive dependence on external things for our happiness. This does not mean rejecting all pleasures, but not allowing our inner peace to depend solely on them. Practice simplifying your life by reducing the number of possessions and focusing on experiences and relationships. Meditations on detachment and practices of simple living can help internalize this principle. The Stoics, like Epictetus and Marcus Aurelius, did not forget the interconnection between body and mind. Keeping the body in good condition is fundamental to achieving temperance. Exercise regularly, eat a healthy diet, and ensure you get enough rest. Take care of your mental health as well, perhaps through meditation or therapy. Remember that self-care is essential for maintaining a strong and healthy mind. Stoic temperance is a path to tranquility and inner peace. By understanding and controlling our emotions and desires, we live according to our values, responding to life's challenges in a balanced and considered way. As Marcus Aurelius said, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Ensure your thoughts lead you to peace, serenity, and temperance. Now, as a bonus for being with us this far, let's delve even deeper into Stoic teachings on temperance and explore practical ways to apply them in our lives, with concrete examples and stories from the great Stoic philosophers. But first, I would appreciate it if you liked the video on our Stoic Footprint channel to help spread the philosophy of Stoicism. It is important to note that a portion of the earnings generated by this channel is directed to charity, because we believe that true virtue lies in helping others and making the world a better place. Therefore, by supporting and sharing the content of this channel, you are also contributing to noble causes and helping those in greatest need. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend subscribing and turning on notifications so you don't miss any inspiring content. Now let's continue to grow in Stoic teachings. Stoic teachings on resilience and simplicity. The Stoics teach us that obstacles are opportunities for learning and growth. Seneca said that difficulty awakens the genius. Developing resilience involves facing difficulties with serenity and balance, viewing setbacks as chances for improvement rather than personal failures. An example of this is when Marcus Aurelius faced crises during his reign, such as plagues and wars, maintaining calm and making considered decisions. To apply this, develop problem-solving skills and adopt a mindset of progress, learning and evolving from mistakes and challenges. Face setbacks with modest actions and kindness to yourself. The Stoics valued simplicity and moderation. Epictetus, for example, lived an austere life, focusing on what was truly important. Practice detachment and simplicity in your daily life. Reduce the number of possessions you have and focus on experiences and relationships. This could involve decluttering your home of unnecessary items or adopting a minimalist lifestyle. This focus allows you to concentrate on what really matters and avoids the distraction and anxiety caused by material excess. Meditation is a practice that can help cultivate temperance. Marcus Aurelius often practiced meditation to maintain calm and mental clarity. Dedicate a few minutes each day to meditate, focusing on your breath and allowing your thoughts to pass without judgment. This can help reduce emotional reactivity and increase the ability to respond thoughtfully. Self-mastery is essential for temperance. Epictetus taught that we must be masters of our emotions and desires. A practical exercise is to imagine yourself in situations where you would normally lose control and plan how to react calmly and balanced. For example, if you tend to get angry in traffic, visualize yourself staying calm and breathing deeply instead of reacting with anger. Gratitude is a Stoic practice that helps cultivate temperance. Marcus Aurelius often reflected on what he was grateful for in his meditations. Keep a gratitude journal and note 3 things you are grateful for every day. This can be simple, like appreciating a meal, a moment with a friend, or a beautiful sunny day. The practice of gratitude helps to focus on the positive and appreciate what we have, reducing the need to constantly seek more. Seneca said that no wind blows in favor of those who don't know where they are going. Use adversities as opportunities to strengthen yourself. When facing a challenge, ask yourself what you can learn from this experience and how you can grow from it. This transforms obstacles into opportunities for personal development. The Stoics believed in maintaining perspective on life and its challenges. Marcus Aurelius often reminded himself of life's transience. Practice this by reflecting on the impermanence of things and remembering that everything passes. This can help reduce anxiety and attachment to temporary things, promoting a more balanced and serene approach to life. Justice is another essential virtue for the Stoics. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of acting justly, even in difficult situations. Practice justice by treating everyone with fairness and respect, making decisions based on the common good, not personal interests. This not only promotes social harmony, but also strengthens your own character. In your work environment, temperance can be applied through time and emotion management. When facing a tight deadline or a difficult colleague, use Stoic techniques to remain calm and respond thoughtfully. For example, if a project is not going as planned, practice acceptance and focus on practical solutions, rather than worrying about what cannot be changed. Stoic temperance is a virtue that guides us to a balanced and serene life, where the control of emotions and desires allows us to respond consciously and effectively to challenges. By applying Stoic principles in our daily lives, we cultivate a state of inner peace and strengthen our character, leading to a more fulfilling and harmonious life. An example from history: Marcus Aurelius' calm in times of crisis. It was the year 165 AD, and the Roman Empire was facing one of its greatest crises. A devastating plague, later known as the Antonine Plague, was spreading rapidly, causing mass deaths and destabilizing the economy and the morale of the Roman people. At the same time, Rome was engaged in conflicts at the borders, with various barbarian tribes threatening the security of the empire. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, found himself amidst a whirlwind of problems. The situation demanded not only quick decisions, but also calm and considered leadership. Instead of succumbing to panic or reacting impulsively, Marcus Aurelius resorted to the principles of Stoicism, which he had studied and practiced throughout his life. The plague caused fear and hysteria among the population. Many of Marcus Aurelius' advisors suggested drastic and thoughtless measures, such as the complete isolation of entire cities or the use of superstitious methods to try to stop the disease. However, Marcus Aurelius remained calm. He knew that temperance required reasoned and rational decisions, not ones based on fear. He organized a systematic response to the plague, mobilizing doctors and resources to care for the sick and implementing sanitary measures to try to contain the spread of the disease. He also wrote about the impermanence of life and the inevitability of death in his meditations, offering comfort and perspective to the Roman citizens. In one of his reflections, he wrote, "Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart." Simultaneously, the attacks on the empire's borders required military attention. Marcus Aurelius was forced to divide his time between Rome and the battlefield. During these campaigns, he continued to practice temperance, refusing to be driven by the desire for conquest or anger against the enemies. He focused on long-term strategies and the protection of his people. Instead of seeking a quick and violent victory, he opted for negotiations whenever possible, trying to achieve peace through diplomacy. When battle was inevitable, he led his soldiers with courage and justice, ensuring that decisions were made based on the greater good of the empire. In a notable instance, Marcus Aurelius was camped with his troops on the banks of the Danube River, preparing for a battle against a coalition of Germanic tribes. Scouts reported that the enemy was planning a surprise attack. Instead of panicking, Marcus Aurelius gathered his generals and devised a calm and methodical defense plan. He encouraged his men to remain steadfast, reminding them that courage and discipline would prevail. Even in the heat of battle, Marcus Aurelius remained a symbol of calm, not just as a military leader, but as a Stoic philosopher. His soldiers, inspired by his serenity and balanced leadership, fought with determination and won the battle. After the victory, Marcus Aurelius did not celebrate with excesses, but reflected on the transience of success and the importance of continuing to act with temperance and wisdom. The story of Marcus Aurelius during the Antonine Plague and the frontier wars exemplifies how Stoic temperance can be applied in situations of extreme pressure. His ability to remain calm, make considered decisions, and act with justice and courage, even amidst chaos, is a testament to the transformative power of temperance. This story teaches us that in our own lives, we can face personal and professional crises with the same calm and balance. By adopting Stoic principles, such as self-control, gratitude, resilience, and acceptance of what we cannot change, we can navigate challenges with a clear mind and a serene heart, just as Marcus Aurelius did. Remember always the words of Marcus Aurelius: "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." By cultivating thoughts of peace, serenity, and temperance, we create a more balanced and satisfying life, even in the most difficult times. Do not miss the opportunity to subscribe and be part of this community of seekers of wisdom. Let Stoic philosophy illuminate your path, and together we will make a difference in the world. Thank you for staying with us until now. Enjoy our other enriching content and leave a comment below highlighting what was most important to you.